Hi, we're Chris.
Mal,
Caroline, Jasmine,
And we're
Family Detour.
We left our home in Maryland to go on a North American epic adventure to see our beautiful parks, meet fascinating people, and explore interesting places. Thanks for coming along. After leaving the Lewis and Clark Trail, we headed south to Nehalem State Park, just south of the coastal town of Manzanita, Oregon. The park is located on a 4-mile sand spit that separates the Pacific Ocean and Nehalem Bay. Sand dunes separate the campground from the ocean beach. The park's campground has 265 sites with electric and water hookups, and the bathhouses are centrally located in the loops. And if you have your own plane, there's also a 2,400-foot airstrip in the park with fly-in campsites, in case you're into that sort of thing. We took a 2.5-mile walk from the campground to the beautiful coastal town of Manzanita. We walked around town, grabbed a quick lunch at the local deli before heading back to camp. And of course, Mal got more clam chowder. Look at these native monkeys. We're in Manzanita right now, and I found some native monkeys here, climbing some trees.
I'm not here.
But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall, and deep and abiding.
We're at the Nehalem State Park in Oregon. It's on the coast of Oregon. Been staying here for a couple of days. It's been a nice park. We have a nice spot here. So the great thing is that with the Navion, you can park it along this side. It's for the shorter rigs, so there are a few of these just taken. So we have both of our neighbors on both sides not taken. And then also we're close to the bathhouse and the playground for the girls and an open field. So we've been playing frisbee here for the last couple of days. And then also what I like about this campground is that it's filled with these trees right here. So it still gives you plenty of visibility around while giving you some canopy from the sun. So it's been a nice park. We're gonna be heading south today. We may stop at Cannon Beach and then head south to Tillamook. Check you out later. Oh, also the beach is just like right there, so past these trees right here, and then you go up the sand dune, and then that's the beach right there.
Wildlife viewing area.
After leaving Nehalem State Park, we backtracked 30 minutes north on the Oregon Coast Highway 101 to check out the ever-popular Haystack Rock at Cannon Beach. We're at the Haystack Rock. It's right behind us, right there. It's accessible by the beach. There's public parking here, even RV parking. Haystack Rock is a 235-foot sea stack, and it is sometimes claimed locally to be the third largest such intertidal structure in the world. It is an extremely popular tourist destination, even on a dreary cool day on our visit. The rock is accessible by foot at low tide. So we're in Cannon Beach, Oregon, at the Haystack Rock, and you have other rock formations up there that we're probably gonna see later on as we drive south, back south again. We did come back, or come from the south.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters someday or bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can.
Cannon Beach, we headed back south on Highway 101. We first stopped at the Silver Point Overlook, just 20 minutes south. It was worth a quick detour to get a bird's eye view of the local sea stacks. And just a bit over an hour south is the town of Garibaldi, Oregon, a picturesque port town nestled at the northern end of Tillamook Bay. Local fishermen sell Dungeness crabs, fish, and other seafood fresh right off the docks.
Liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for
you. We've been trying different clam chowders since we've been on the coast of Oregon and Seattle. And so we're trying it here at the, what's this place called? Anyway, we're in Garibaldi. And this one's decent. What you see here are huge mounds of oyster shells at the Fish Peddler at Pacific Oyster in Bay City, Oregon. Fish Peddler is a short 10-minute drive south of Garibaldi just off 101. Pacific Oyster is an oyster processing plant where the local mollusks are shelled, canned, and sent into the grocery food chain. Looks so good, though. The Fish Peddler is the restaurant and market side of the operation with a sit-down deli and oyster bar. This looks promising, guys. Look at those clam chunks. After a long day of exploring, we finally arrived at our harvest host, the Blue Heron French Cheese Company in Tillamook, Oregon. This charming vintage farm has been a milestone on the Tillamook coast for more than 40 years. Its charming scenery stretches for 40 acres, inviting visitors to get a taste of what life on a farm has consisted of for the past several decades. Originally a grade A Jersey farm, the 1930s Dutch colonial barn housing the deli and gift shop has a distinct old-world feel. It's like stepping back in time.
Hi, guys.
Step outside and you'll find old-fashioned farm equipment and tractors that hail from a much earlier period when all farming was done by hand. A petting zoo gives guests a chance to get up close and personal with many different farm animals.
Maybe we should get goats like that.
No, we should. I want a sheep.
Good morning. After a chilly night, we welcomed the bright sun for some warmth. We fired up the stove to make coffee, and we even got visitors. We did some work and planned our day. And the first stop is a factory tour at the Tillamook Creamery just a few minutes away. Mead Flour, Tillamook's very own award-winning show cow, welcomes guests at the top of the main entrance. The production facility was built in 1949, then the visitor center was added 30 years later. And in 1985, the Tillamook County Creamery Association expanded the visitor center by 2,500 square feet to accommodate the 1.3 million visitors every year. Designed by the iconic Seattle-based architecture firm Olson Kundig, the creamery is made to look like a modern barn. A large stairwell leads up to the viewing area above the factory floor, which offers a streamlined experience and self-guided tour about the cheese-making process. Tillamook Creamery is the 48th largest dairy processor in North America, and it employs nearly 900 people in Oregon, and is the largest employer in Tillamook County. Jersey, that's the Jersey one. Tillamook Creamery is a cooperative made up of nearly 100 dairy farms. Many of these families have been farming in Tillamook County for multiple generations. Products produced by the cooperative include ice cream, butter, sour cream, yogurt, and of course, their most famous product, cheese. So here's how they make cheese. They take the cultured milk, add enzymes, add annatto or coloring, add the salt, and then they make the magic happen. 10 pounds of milk equals 1 pound of cheese. And we're gonna go watch it. On one side of the viewing platform are enormous stainless steel vats where milk cooks and the cheese making process begins. Workers here cut freshly made cheese into 40-pound blocks, vacuum pack them and send them down the line for cooling, curing, and grating. Analysts test for taste, color, and texture, determining which batches need to age longer. Cheddar ages at a minimum of 60 days, longer for sharp and extra sharp. Finally, workers carve the big blocks into sizes better suited for home cheese bins. They wrap about 1 million of those pieces each week and ship them to supermarkets and semi-trailers designed to look like, what else? Chunks of cheese. We're about to taste some cheese. Possibly some ice cream. Right there. We're getting in line now. So I got some cheese curds, and some other cheeses. What do you think?
Delicious.
What'd you get, Jack? Yeah?
Everything.
What's that one?
Cheese curd.
Cheese curd.
They're great.
And finally, downstairs is a huge gift shop with plenty of room to roam among the cheese curds and telebars. There's also a massive dining area with an expanded menu and a two-sided ice cream line that connects to ample outdoor seating. What did you get, Caroline?
I got blood orange cream.
Blood orange cream. Where are you, Caroline?
I'm at Tillamook Creamery.
What did you see here?
I saw cheese being made in the factory.
What did you learn there?
I learned that before giving out the ice cream, they have to cut some of the whatever they're called, buckets open and taste them with a huge knife.
Yeah, so they have to do the quality control and taste the ice cream and see how the thing is spread out, right? What else did you get to do here?
Try cheese.
Yeah? And did you try their ice cream as well?
Yeah,
Nice.
It was good.
Hi, we're at Tillamook Creamery, and my favorite part of it was when we got to see the cheese getting cut and seeing how if it weighed more or less. If it weighed perfect size, it went in the middle. If it weighed more, it goes up. If it weighs less, it goes down. Oh yeah, I liked the cheese tasting. There's lots of fun. There's some spicy ones and some cheese curds and sharp cheddar and Colby Jack.
And which one's your favorite?
Colby Jack.
Yeah.
This one.
Ooh. Big. That's a whole lot of cheese.
Yeah.
After we've had a fill of cheese and ice cream, we headed to the coast at the Oceanside Beach State Recreation Area. More clam chowder. I think this one is gonna be trying all the clam chowder she can get.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. every dawn. Ooh, we are dreamers of the shore. Now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. Ooh, wait for our home to show on the horizon. Soon we'll be there. Hold on tight. I can smell the shore. It's right in front of us. If we just hold on tight, this vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. Ooh, we are dreamers of the shore. When we can't read the sky, we just sail with the wind that we've got. And when we're drowning in doubt, just keep on believing. We are dreamers.
So since we're in Tillamook, it was recommended to us by one of the harvest hosters and the RVers to try out this place. It's the Tillamook Country Smoker Factory Outlet. So they have, I think, a 1 pound jerky for $12. It's a good deal, and they're really good. The last couple of days have been quite jam-packed, exploring this area of the Oregon coastline. Each town has its own unique beauty and personality. We can't wait to see what's in store for us as we keep heading south on Highway 101. See you on our next detour.